Divine peace and blessings. Welcome to my channel. My name is Clairaudience88. This is going to be a reading for the collective. Let's see what messages are coming out here. Let's see what messages you have for the general audience. Okay, so second out. Well, third out. Okay. So we have, I want to take all of the pain that I feel and celebrate and turn it around. Love is an endless act of forgiveness. Forgiveness is me giving up the right to hurt you for hurting me. Beyonce. And then you have shamed. Do you see yourself as bad while seeing others as good? Okay, so let's get into these three energies that Spirit pretty much threw out here. I want to see what's the storyline. Okay, what took place? Let me move my decks out the way. I'll pick up and use that deck in just a minute. I want to take all of the pain that I feel and celebrate and turn it around. Okay, what's the backstory? What's the backstory on this pain? What's the backstory? We got Lilith out here. Lilith. She's the goddess of equality. So someone's pain is from being mistreated, being treated differently from others. Someone's pain is from not being able to live the life that they want to live because they have been gaslighted, they have been ostracized, they have been just treated differently. What cards are these? Deception. Let's get these cards out here. Abandonment. It's a lot. Respite. And a whole bunch just fell onto the floor. I'm not going to read those. Let me pick those up. Okay. So we got Lilith, Medea. Lilith, Medea. We got the Book of Knowledge here. Okay. Someone found out that they were being underhanded. Somebody was woken up to the fact that they were being underhanded. And they said, it's time for this to stop. It's time for it to change. And it's a very important ending, and you're going to have to leave some people behind because of this. And you're going to have to take a break. Give yourself a break. Okay, respite. Give yourself a break due to this energy. Okay, so I'm going to put the goddesses over here. Okay, so you got equality, you got deception. The deception, oh, wow. Let me take a breath. What were they being deceived about? Not only were you not being treated as an equal, or people put out this persona of you being fragile or turned other people against you. What was the purpose of this deceit? Okay, this card comes out. You got the Knight of Swords. I feel like somebody has been talking kind of heavy towards you. Like this is, I feel like it's in the reverse. Somebody's been talking down to you, causing you to second guess yourself. Okay, has you in this stalled position where you're unsure of what your next step should be. Yeah. What else? How were they deceiving? What card is this? You got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords in the reverse. They don't want you to win. So I feel like the game is to get you to not believe in yourself, so therefore you won't go after what it is you want. Dang, this came out so strong. So that you can't have your victory. Justice is in the reverse. Being treated unfair. Things not going in your favor. That's what they wanted. Let's see what else. What else is the deception? That you'll never be able to get yourself out of what situation? This is someone really immature. Look at this person's face. They just seem really immature and bossy. Really immature and bossy. So if they could get you to believe in what they see about you, you wouldn't go after what it is you actually want, but you are naturally, Spirit said, golden, like you have the Midas touch. I see this story all the time. It's like, sheesh, how many people are experiencing this? Like this, Cruella, having to deal with some type of Cruella energy. Cinderella fairy tale kind of lifestyle. But you see what it is they're doing now. You know what it is they're doing. And Destiny is stepping in. It's time for you to come out of it so that you can do something about your situation. It's time for you to have a fresh start, a new beginning. You're going to have to leave some people behind. You got fresh start, new beginning, change, and you got abandonment right here. So it's not like, you know, whatever it is you're going through, it's not like you can't see for yourself that it's happening anymore. You know what the truth is regarding this matter. You know what the truth is. You can't hide it. You can't fight it. You have to learn something new about technology. So you could be stepping into a new field of work, changing, and somebody doesn't want you to do it. Or somebody doesn't want to feel as if they're being left behind because you are turning over a new leaf. Okay, this could be your lover. It could be needing to forgive somebody for their actions because they obviously would be lost without you. That's why they feed you with so many lies and treat you different so that you would never get the courage to leave. This person could be using some past influences, throwing your past up in your face of what you failed at, weren't good at, tried, and things didn't pull through for you. Or this is something that you are dealing with where you could be beating yourself up about your past mistakes. Okay, so let's see about this. Love is an endless act of forgiveness. Forgiveness is me giving up the right to hurt you for hurting me. Beyonce. Okay, and that's where she comes back out. And these cards went in the center. These cards are coming right back out. Oh, different order for sure. Okay, you have to forgive someone for abandoning you. This could be a mother. Deception is back out here. This could be a lover. or it could be childhood issues of abandonment, and you're experiencing it some form, shape, or fashion in your love life, and you feel abandoned. Okay, but it's an important ending. Okay, it's important that you get over and move forward after this breakup, right? Because there is no other time to change but for right now. If you continue on in this relationship, or relationships don't always have to be love, these can be people that you love, right? If you continue on with this, you'll meet your demise. So you have to change. You have to do something different. You have to learn something new. You have to put technology and gadgets into use. You could be going into a techier field, or into a field where, you have to use technology, phones, laptops, or tablets, whatever have you, different apps, right? So you have to get back into like the age that we're in right now. So right now you could be taking a break and combing over the like incidents that took place and coming to a place of forgiveness. And I'm gonna put these cards back in the middle of the deck, because most of those cards, all of these cards, were just out here. I put them back in the middle. So I'm gonna give them a quick shuffle right quick. Yeah, it seems like to me that somebody has to do some celebrating in order to make something different happen in their lives. They have to pretty much celebrate life regardless of what they've experienced and regardless of what they've been through. They have to keep moving. You have to keep moving. And the only change to come is the change that you manifest. The only change that's best for you is the change that you not just create in your mind, but the change that you perform in your actions. I'm going to give these cards a good shuffle. So when I go and get them again, because it's a whole bunch of cards. Let's get into this. Love is an endless act of forgiveness. That's a quote by Beyonce. You got the mermaid and the turtle. An elder is going to teach you, okay, how not to allow yourself to be coerced into doing things that will not benefit you later. You have Ereshkigal, okay, and she's a Sumerian goddess, okay. I feel like with her energy, she's going to teach you how to be a little more persuasive with others in order to get what it is you want, instead of accepting and taking no's and accepting bad behavior from people, or um, mistreatment, harm. Okay. It's cool to be forgiven, a person that forgives, but it's not cool to allow yourself to be put through things that you could easily defend yourself against, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. What else is she going to teach? I feel like I had them. Yeah. Get these cards up here. So she's going to teach you about your appearances, okay? How to beautify yourself, make yourself attractive, how to pull yourself back together again, and how to have fun, okay? Because I feel like this energy is saying to you, yeah, you can forgive, but life still goes on. And in order for you to get out there, celebrate, and have more fun, turn up, you know what I'm saying? You have to come out of that snug energy, that bored and stuck energy. Where's the shame coming from? You have endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia, and you would like to feel safe. Maybe you experience some kind of loss where you are now surrounded by a toxic person, or you switched homes, made a bad move with a lover, allowed them to move in, or moved in with family or a friend or whatever have you, and it's not working out. But there's some good news. You have the gift of sacred sight here. Okay. So this is what you can expect. You can expect good news. Okay. You can expect good news about a new home or a safe place for you to go, have fun, meet new people. Okay. You're protected. Some of you may have an unended sadness, suffering from grief from something that took place in the past or not so distant past. Because there is some sadness here and there's some sadness in this card as well. I feel like you're not too happy about whatever's coming your way because of something that took place. Don't allow anybody to steal your joy, is what Spirit just said. What's meant for you is meant for you. Let's see what else. Let's deal with relationships for the general public, the collective. What are they experiencing in their love life at this point in time? Spirit said, off a rocker, off a rocker. Sound like a parrot. Off the rocker. Subtle differences. You're noticing something about your partner. The insane chemistry card wanted to come out, and okay, my cards were upside down. Insane chemistry. You're noticing this person, you have an insane chemistry. This person, you and him or you and her are now single and you're having more fun with friends, or they are. You feel as though this person is your true love. Okay. And you know that what it is you feel is real. Some of you are getting back in shape or just getting back out there again. Okay. There's a man of substance that could be coming your way. You see some differences in this person. I take this card to mean that, you know, it's time for you to take a different approach in your love life. Where in the past, your relationships may have started off really hot and heavy with sex. I don't think that you're going to experience love like that in the past without getting to know a person anymore. I feel like your past has brought out the worst in you. This person who may have been taking advantage of your Finances has brought out the worst in you. You could be a man. This person was emotionally unavailable. And this is what led you to being single. You realized that you wanted more. They couldn't give you what you wanted. There are some commitment issues. You could be a man looking to date more. Don't necessarily have to be. Let me check my camera. Okay, let's see here. You're in separation. You're realizing that you're more than enough. Some of you may have went out on a date with someone that was really trivial. Or they talked about being separated from their lover the whole time you were on a date. What card was that just flipped over? Okay, it did a 360. Okay, so let's see. Dangerous connection, great harm. Some of you could have been triangulated by this person and their friends, okay? Like a game, some kind of game being run by some really close-knit friends to kind of like keep the games playing, going. They all know what they're up to. Oh, I'm with Denise, or I'm with Calvin, you know, type of energy, and they're really with someone else. Let's get into this dangerous connection. Shadow work. Before I could even get it all the way out, shadow work just came out. As I wanted clarity with the dangerous connection that causes great harm to someone. Great harm doesn't always have to be physical abuse. In some instances, it can be physical abuse. But I feel like, you know, this person wounded you to a degree, okay, because of the betrayal. And the only reason why you were able to go through and experience something like this is because there is some hereditary teachings, some learned behaviors. It's like sticking around when you know something or someone isn't good for you. That karmic flame coming out for you. This card is funny because it says, if karma doesn't smack you, I will. And then the other message is tornado. You know, it's like, how far can you go with someone who how far can you go with someone who isn't consistent and doesn't have a plan, or doesn't plan to treat you equal? A person that, this card came out in the reverse, a person that doesn't take accountability. Got to let go even without closure. Say less. This person, you notice, has a lot of gab, has a lot to talk about, and says a bunch of nothing. You got to learn how to get that closure on your own. If spirit hasn't revealed to you who this person truly is, or who they are hiding, they will in due time. This person refuses to go through a dark night of the soul and change. Or you could be refusing to go through a dark night of the soul and let go. Someone's not being genuine. Someone's holding on to their mask. Someone's ignoring the red flags. You got red flags in the reverse. What card is that? Got a couple cards here. Got mask off, finally came out. Mask off finally came out. This is, you know, at the first glance, you thought that they were an angel. But when you looked again, you realized you had cognitive dissonance. What it was that you were seeing in them is only what you wanted to believe. There was a codependency here, and you needed to pull back your energy. And with regards to that person, they love for the sake of sex. Let's get into this man of substance, worth the wait. Maybe you were thinking that this person was worth waiting for. And this person has a lot of options. Immaturity sticks out the most. They don't practice safe sex. You were thinking that you belong with this person. All this love is waiting for you. We all made mistakes. Learn from the past. Look forward to your future. This has a lot to do with that regrets and grief and all of that. The number 17. Look forward to your future. Put yourself first. Take care of yourself. Self-care, self-love. This card wanted to come out in the reverse. This is a gamble, a new experience. Some of you are not really ready at this particular time to take on someone new, something new, do something different. Spirit is like, get ready. Sapiosexual wants to come out in the reverse, and I feel like this is you saying that you're not ready for that fire and desire because you haven't found anyone that is intelligent enough to keep your attention. You're wanting to connect with a soulmate. Okay? Someone, okay. Now, this is tricky because you don't want to get with somebody who you can only get with for sex. Okay? You don't want to get with somebody who can only get with you for sex. You want the real deal? You want commitment? You want higher love? You want to be on the same page? You want reciprocity? You want equality? Not lust. Someone's ex is still looking at their photos that you shared on your lunch break. You know? This person is a gaslighter. They lied a lot. Someone had a baby on the way. That's for somebody. Some of you may have even had a baby with them, and now you're moving on without them. Some of you don't feel so successful in love. Some of you don't feel attractive at this time. Some of you just aren't looking for the special one. Somebody is waiting for somebody to come back after being ghosted. Okay, with that ghosted card in the reverse. Somebody could have been ghosted and then got locked up while they was ghosting you, and then they gave you a call like, you know what, I'm in jail. Can you come get me? Now they got the perfect excuse as to why they were going that long, right? I'm in jail. Can you send me something? Can you put something on my books? Yeah, this person is going to call you. They ghosted you, and y'all had broken up already because they ghosted you, right? And then they're going to call you because they're in jail. And they want to give you this heart-to-heart now because they need some money on their books. This is somebody from the past. This person broke your heart. They really don't love you the way that you love them or reciprocate the love that you give them. This person has men's issues. Mm. I want to tell you what Spirit said. But men's issues, whenever this card comes up, I have to touch the card to find out the message. But somebody contracted herpes, okay? Empath came in and belonging. Empath is in a reverse. Somebody's not trusting their intuition. You don't quite understand what's going on just yet, right? You've been patiently waiting for this person to like come back to you. You're going to cling on to every word that they tell you. You're going to believe what it is they say. Some of you could be traveling soon, going to the beach. Spirit says immerse yourself in some water. Others of you, you could be meeting someone from out of town. And then there is a small part of you that are planning to move, and you'll be moving to a body of water. And for that other group of you, Spirit is saying get you some hyssop and some rue and throw it in some boiling water. Boil that baby. Pour that water in your tub. That tea in your tub. Divine intervention is going to come in and stop all of this from happening, so this person won't come back and infect you, okay? They want to stop this from happening. They don't want you to get infected. There are some, it doesn't have to be all of you, okay? Only take what is meant for you and nobody else. You know, if it doesn't apply to you, it ain't for you. If somebody was ghosted, their boyfriend got locked up, that's going to be the excuse. While they was out having their flings, okay, they contracted herpes, all right, and then they're going to want to come back to you. Some of you are moving on after being ghosted and pretty much uprooting your current home situation to another one. Others of you are treating yourself to a short little getaway, short trip, right? And you're going to put an end to the pain and suffering, the grief and the regrets by getting into that ocean water, okay? The divine is stepping in and saying it's a wrap. And I think that pretty much ends that part of the reading that I wanted to look at, okay? This is, I feel like, for someone special. I feel needed to hear this. So I'm gonna make this a almost personal reading for somebody. Okay, this person done contracted an STD out there, and they want to come back and share it with you. Okay, and that's messed up. I honestly, I've been doing sexual readings for a long time. I'm going to get some cards out here. For over 2 years. I even have some picker cards, you know, where you can go and check them out. If you look at my playlist, you'll be able to see what it is I'm talking about. And I'm able to pick up certain things in these types of readings, okay, that at times are really frightening, discouraging, and things of that nature. But just to let you know, okay. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to get into these cards. But I want to get one archetype card. Spirit want to give me 3. Priest, exorcist, mentor. Wow. This is for someone who is enlightened. This reading is for someone who is a spiritualist, divinely guided, but kind of goes blind when it comes down to love. Okay. And you got the priest, the exorcist, and the mentor. Okay. Spirit wants you to continue to pass on your wisdom. Okay. Spirit knows that you are committed to serving your community, serving the spiritual community, serving humanity. But there is a need to free yourself from destructive persons, okay, and also destructive impulses of your own, okay, and get back to doing what it is you do, which is helping other people, being a mentor, being a helper, being productive in society, helping the universe to heal. See, because the universe needs more people to help than it needs more people to harm at this particular time. That's what balances out the universe. The whole world can't be bad. Everybody can't be a badass. You've got the visionary in your shadow energy. So this is someone very imaginative. If you can imagine, if you can see within your own mind, you have the gift of clairvoyance. If you can see within your own mind, you have the gift of being able to create, manifest. You are a person, I feel like the person that I'm speaking to has priestly gifts, and you have a special place in society right now. I'm not with all the yelling, and sometimes my readings might come off dry, but I'll tell you this. Sometimes you got to stand still and listen, because we got the Seven of Swords here. Okay? We got the Seven of Swords. We got the Five of Wands. So this starts off with some conflict. It ends with some lies, some deception, and some cheating. Okay? I feel like there's no truth that this person can tell you that'll make you get back to them. The Four of Pentacles next to the Chariot is this, energy of having to protect yourself from someone that wants to pull and tug on your energy, to conquer you, to have you in submission, obedience. Okay? This person is dishonest. You have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Seven of Swords, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? This is a person that in the beginning they will give, but as soon as they feel as though they got you, they'll take it back plus some. Okay? It's like the energy of a person that says, I can build you up and I can tear you down. I don't like this energy for somebody. I feel like this energy is for somebody. So I'm going to end this reading here. I think it should be really short. This is just a warning. I feel like it's a warning from Spirit not to take this person back. Okay? And I'll leave it at that. Divine peace and blessings.